Well, we have forced a black mage and white mage down there, so... why don't we try a traditional style party here? Why not? I think last time I went like rainbow. This time we're gonna go fighter. We're gonna go thief, and we'll go with the two mages there. And I think I can probably deal with increasing the volume of the game just a touch here. Like so. Did I ever play the Dawn of Souls remake? Yes, sort of. I've played the PlayStation 1 version that's on the anthology disc with one, I think it's 1 and 2. And I've played the version that's on iOS, which I think is either based on the GBA version or based on the PSP version. I don't remember which. But it's got, like, the extra dungeons and stuff like that. I think I've played through Final Fantasy 1 in its various forms probably, like, 10 times in my life. I mean, not including the randomizer. Yeah, that sounds vaguely familiar. I don't remember about MP or spell slots, but... definitely extra dungeons. I just don't remember if it has all the extra dungeons or just some of them. Yeah, the magic point change I imagine makes quite a big difference. I'd have to reinstall and load up the iOS version to see which situation we'd be looking at there. But anyway, I'm going to get started with this. So 3, 2, 1, let's begin. Remember, when the plague is upon you, always wash your hands and face. Let's see here. Not too bad. Last time the magic was just abysmal, so this time I'm hoping for something a little bit better, and we sort of are looking a little bit better here. How much better remains to be seen. Alright, what do we got here? Give me a hammer. For this guy, give me a big knife. For this guy. And if we're lucky, maybe some chain armor. We got some chain armor. Here we go. Easiest game I ever played. He says as the imps have nuke and the sahags get crack again. And things are generally terrible. Alright, we'll buy a little bit of this stuff here. So these flags are the quote-unquote chaos flags. Did I go in here? I don't think I did. Which means that instead of there being an incentivized item in one of the Fiend dungeons, there will be an extra loose item. So we're looking for 3 loose items in this flag set. And then all the other incentivized locations are going to be the same. That's actually not too bad to see early on. So we're looking at, for incentivized locations, we're looking at NPCs. We're looking at Ice Cave, Titan's Trove, Ordeals, Waterfall Cave, and I think that's most everything. Now I'm coming in here with the hope that I can basically Quake Garland to death. I don't know if it's going to work or not. Yeah, the buckler was 900 something. All the prices are randomized between... I'm not sure in this flag set, but they can vary quite wildly, so... We might be able to just... well, I was going to say we might be able to just hit him to death, but nope. We caked him. He's out of here. Ooh, baby. The Mystic Key? You're gonna give me the Mystic Key so early. I love it. Alright, and the rod so I can actually full clear Earth if I wanted to, but I really don't. Although we can cake the Lich, I guess. Let's see, we do need to buy... well, we don't need to buy this, but I'm gonna buy it, I guess. I don't know why I'm doing this now. This is a very dumb way to route this. Because I really should be checking the chests in Canaria before I do any of this, but no big deal. Let's see here. Let's just make sure we grab Fog 2. I'm gonna grab Kira 2. And then what do we want over here? Definitely Temper. I remember that was here. Yeah, give me Temper. Give me a Lock 2. And what else? Probably gonna need some more of these, for sure. And then you save the game. And go grab all your free stuff. I'm half tempted to actually sneak back into the Temple of Fiends there to see what those 3 chests on the right side have. Throw ring, really nice. Oh, the white shirt. Love to see that. Alright, this seems being a lot nicer than the one from, what was it, like Friday or something like that? I think we'll just give you that for now. And leave everything else be. Alright, given the circumstances, I think I will sneak over this way. I can see a case for going to Provoca as well. Oh right, I didn't I didn't resurrect people. I should probably do that real quick. I don't think I'm gonna 2-man it with White Mage, Black Mage. That sounds like a real hard time. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I think I will go to Provoca first. Just because we have plenty of money for getting magic. And we're gonna get something from pirates, and if we're lucky, that'll be like the TNT or maybe the adamantite. Yes, I mean, you can definitely do a solo white mage challenge. You know, you'll find Mazmune if you check enough chests, but it sounds brutal to me. Alright, what do we got? It's not great. And just for the early game, I think I am going to pick up Soft. It's not a spell that I usually get, but for 70 gold, I think it could be quite useful. This magic is not very good, unfortunately, but I'm still going to grab a couple spells here anyway. Maybe a Silver Sword? No. Alright, let's go punch a bunch of pirates to death here. You can't really do much. You know, give me a fog so some people have armor, and then we should be able to zap them to death. Or he'll just die and we'll have to do this the long way. It's fine. So that should be more than enough armor for this fight. At this point, I think we should probably just swing away at some of these guys. Yeah, when you have to do pirates without a sweeper spell, it can take a bit. But they're basically like the weakest enemies in the game. And I don't think unsafe pirates is turned on in this flag set, which means they can't get nasty stuff like nuke or, you know, whatever. Or lightning, or anything else for that matter. And you have the Oxy Ale for me. Interesting. What else? House is very expensive. I'm gonna buy a stack of those, though, and I'm gonna buy 10 more of those. And let's just see what we've got. Nothing... actually, I'm gonna... I'm not gonna buy that. We don't need it. It's fine. So nothing immediately useful here in Provoca. But, that's alright. Forgot to get this guy back. Alright. 1 second here. No, I'm theoretically trying to speed run, just had to move something out of the way. Okay. I'm not going to do Matoya right now. We'll come back for that. And instead we're going to head to Dwarves. And I think I'll check those chests in Fiends as well. And no, I don't think I want to wait around for 20 enemies to punch me in the face. Alright, we'll try this. Especially when they have friggin' stun touch. That's awful. Alright. Will I be rewarded for the Temple of Fiends gamble? At least this fight isn't terrible. Well, that's not very useful. A lot of fights early on here. And yeah, it's pretty bad. I'm gonna not reset out because I could probably sell that opal bracelet for a couple bucks. And let's also just do one of those to keep people topped off a bit. Yikes, I hate these big packs. Yeah, to the point where I'm just gonna not fight him. Alright, let's go to Dwarf. Ay, 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 ay. Everybody's getting paralyzed. But everybody gets cake as well, so that's good. Alrighty, what do we got in here today? Oh, the canal. Interesting. Not bad, not a bad thing to see. Let's see what the treasury holds. As interested as I am in leaving the Intercontinent, I do feel like I should check... Whoops, I didn't need to talk to you. I feel like I should check Elfland first. And we can also check all the locked chests in Marsh. Light Axe is nice to see. And we can also get into water, which is a little scary. As we can sail up to Onrak. So yeah, I don't know about that. Pretty sure the Light Axe is better than the Silver Axe at the very least here. And wait, did I get any armor? Yeah, you can't wear that yet. So we'll end up selling that. There you go. There's a little door glitch for you. Yeah, it's interesting. A lot of, it seems like anyway, a lot of games that have randomizers or being run in a speedrun sense have a lot of glitches, but this game's not one of them. In fact, the randomizer has actually fixed a bunch of glitches, particularly as they relate to like spells that didn't work or worked the wrong way in the original game, or like weapons that were supposed to do some kind of like special damage versus certain enemies, but didn't for whatever reason. Well, there's a silver sword, but I'm not gonna buy that now. I am gonna sell that, however. And let's just check out the magic situation here. Yeah, that's not bad. Warp, absolutely non-negotiable. Gotta get it. Because it can save us a bunch of time later on. And what about here? Yeah, it's pretty good. Exit, I mean, kind of the same deal. So we're probably not going to be able to afford any decent level 4 magic, but we can at least take a look. I guess I should have gone in and checked the chests in Elfland first, or in the castle first. So in Viz 2, we definitely want to pick up there. And here, ooh, nuke. Okay. We'll come back for that in a second. Let's just take a look. Here, so we have gold bracelets here. That's good to know. A little too expensive for us at the moment. Forgot I was gonna sell the opal bracelet actually, or opal gauntlet. That could be worth a decent amount. Ooh, there we go. That's a lot of money. And I'm absolutely good with selling that wizard staff. It just does confuse, which is good in one scenario, which is the fight against Carrie. Carrie 1 in the volcano. And that's kind of about it. And it's worth way too much money to even think about keeping. So now I can get gold bracelets for like everybody in the party, which sounds pretty good to me. Oh yeah, that's worth a ton too. We're never gonna wear the opal bracelet because we're gonna prefer to wear the pro rings because they protect us from death magic. So I'm just gonna buy gold bracelets for the casters. I'm not gonna worry too much about the fighter. We'll find better stuff for him soon enough, I imagine. But having gold bracelets for everybody this early is really quite good. Also, don't think I checked here. There could be an item here. At the very least, we probably are going to want to stack up on these. Or stack up, stock up. And then from here, I could go check the chests over in Astos's cave, or castle, or whatever. Northwest Castle. And we do have access to Marsh. And all the chests there as well. Let's see, we'll grab that. And just in case, I'm going to grab that as well. Also kind of curious what we have for a fight at the chests over by Astos. This is definitely not like a high percentage play that I'm doing here, especially since I'm not really intending to go to Marsh. But you never know, we might get lucky. Maybe we find the canoe or the floater loose in one of these chests in here, and we are quite happy about that. Of course, the floater wouldn't do us any good without the canoe, but still. A Cerberus. Can I cake him? I can just smack him to death, that'll work. Okay. Okay. The house isn't too bad, actually. This we cannot take, though. We gotta go. I would love to, but... Oops, if we had, like, ice magic, that would be a totally different story. But, as it stands... Yeah, we're not gonna be able to get anything done there. So from here, I think best bet... I'm gonna go get the free item over in Crescent Lake. But I can definitely see a case for just going to Sea Shrine as well. Trying to think of anything else that we might want to do. And there is Matoya, I didn't check that. You never know, there could be something in there, but usually not. Usually not. So many friggin' sea encounters. And these guys having fire is actually not great at this point in the game. They kill my thief, that's gonna be really bad too, because we can't resurrect him over here in Melmond. What am I doing? There we go. We could. There is also Earth that we could be checking out. Now that I think about it, yeah, definitely give me that. Can you learn life? You can. Okay, that's really good. Can't cast it yet. But yeah, definitely don't want to go to Earth yet. We're not going to be able to clear it. And we do have the technology, so to speak. Got the rod. Rattail, yeah, I would love to see it, make no mistake. But we don't have the floater, so we can't use it. So we got a little ways to go before we can really make use of it. But it's always nice to have it, especially with a party like this, where you know you're going to want to class change. Oh my god, yeah, give me all of the pro rings for everybody. That's awesome. Super duper cheap. And gives us a little bit of security as well. Can't complain about that. Yeah, to have gold bracelets and pro rings on everybody already is pretty crazy. You don't get to see that too terribly often. So we'll go and we'll check Crescent Lake. If we're lucky, maybe we'll get like a canoe. And then we can go check some other stuff, like maybe Volcano. Could maybe, if we get lucky, survive Ice Cave at this point. Or maybe we just get smacked in the face by giants before we even get there and put to sleep by giants. Let's just pretend that never happened. We do need to get some experience at some point as well, so that we can actually, like, cast Nuke, for example. That would be nice. Do one of those, and let's try a Bane here. Not sure which is the highest accuracy spell, or who's resistant to what, but it seems like this Bane's doing okay for us. Cleared out most of the riffraff. Oh my god, they got Death Touch. That's really bad. Oh, man. Well, it's not going to do us any good. We'll just try cakes now. And they got damage poison. Okay, well. So much for that. That's gonna make Earth Cave really bad. Like, really, really, really bad. So I think I'll be putting that off for as long as possible. Nothing there. Here we've got silver bracelets. Don't really need that right now. And what am I looking for here? I don't know. Alright, what other magic do we have? Oh, there's Fade. Can you learn it? You can learn it, okay. It's fairly high level, but we'll get there eventually. And then here we've got Lightning 3, sounds good. I would like to buy a lock as well, but it's a little on the expensive side. I'd rather keep my gold in case we find the shop item somewhere. You're gonna give me TNT, huh? That, I don't love. Is that basically necessitates a trip back to Dwarf Cave? Oh, here we go. This is a good opportunity to get some experience, maybe. Let's do one of these, and then let's do one of these. Still 84 damage, even through Gold Bracelet and Throw Ring there. And they have Stun Touch. Let's try Zaps. Okay. Maybe we'll try some cakes. Let's see, you've got Cure 2. I guess we'll try that. Okay, we got one of them. We should be able to smack this thing to death eventually. And you'll just fight and, yeah, do another one of those. Yeah, okay, so they didn't have that much HP. They're worth a decent amount of experience, so they're good fights to take when you can get them, and they don't have, like, terrible magic or something. Oh, boy. No, thank you. Well, we meet again. Out of those... Oh, well, okay, we'll do one of those, I guess, and then we'll try one of these, see if we can actually kill them. I'll try that, and we got one more. Alright, down to Zaps. Got one of them. We should be able to kill this other guy just by swinging at him. Eventually. And now, we should have access to Nuke. After we go back to the inn, that is. Now, I could skip going back to Dwarf Cave and going to, straight to Onrak, but I don't think that's necessarily the best plan, just because, we kind of had to go this way anyway to get to Onrak somewhat efficiently, I think, so may as well just go this way. Alright, hopefully the TNT is worth it. Ooh, do, it's pretty worth it. So now we go to Matoya, and we can just make the one trip. I feel like that's been happening to me a lot lately. I end up going to Matoya early, and then getting the crystal, like, you know, 5 checks later, or something. Before I even leave the Intercontinent a lot of the time, and then I end up having to go there twice, which is, it's not so good when you're trying to go fast. But I will just be happy if I can finish this in, like, sub 2 hours. That's kind of my goal, is to be at 2 hours or less for as many seeds as possible. I mean, aside from, like, actually winning and moving on to the Swiss rounds. These are the upcoming things, are the Swiss rounds. Moving on to brackets, I mean. But I think there's about 50 people signed up for the tournament right now. And, you know, I can expect probably at least 40 of them to be better at this game than me. So, me moving on to the brackets is probably pretty unlikely. We'll see. There's going to be, I think, 6 weeks of Swiss rounds. And then, depending on how you did, there's like one or two other special races where you might be able to kind of squeak in as like a wild card or whatever into the brackets. So we'll see. Yeah, I'm aiming. You know, what's it? Shoot for the moon and land among the stars, or, you know, at worst you get sort of really high in the sky and get a good view before you come crashing back down to Earth. Heal helmet. And the loot. I mean, it's not what I wanted right now, but we do need that to finish the game, so I guess I can't complain too much. And the helmet, it's not very good. I can sell it later. Yeah, they may whisper my name with terror. We'll see. You never know. Maybe I'll suddenly become a top tier runner overnight. So at this point, yeah, I think I'm gonna go and make the gamble of going to Onrak, because there's a lot of chests over in Mermaid, and I just don't feel like going to Marsh right about now. Is pretty much what it comes down to. Even though there could absolutely be something in there, especially getting the key early like this. The real question is, can we survive in Sea Shrine long enough to actually get to the chests that we would like to get to? I think that we can. We do have a lot of warps and exit, so there's a pretty decent chance, I think, of us being able to get in and then get out. But normally you would kind of prefer not to come out this way without both the canoe and the Oxyale, just so you can do waterfall and all this other stuff all at once. Ooh, well, there's the ruby. Okay. So if we get enough money in Sea Shrine, we can get the ruby. Or we can kill a few things out here. Cure 4, that's really good to see. Just in general, I mean, I'd rather it was a lot lower level and a fair bit cheaper, but take what I can get, I guess. We might be able to buy that before we leave. I'm not sure if White Mage can learn that or not. We might need the tail before we can get there. Yeah, the prices escalate rather quickly. I'm going to do maybe a little cheeky zap here. Didn't get it. Figured it was worth a try, though. Ooh, right. I forgot about these guys, though. This is going to be a bit of a problem without access to a little bit of lightning magic. Even a lightning 2 here would be huge. least they can't hit us all that hard. And we got the one hard enemy out of the way. So when we do eventually kill these guys, we're going to get some decent XP out of this, I think. I don't think Earth Magic is going to work against these guys. I think they might be resistant to it, but I'm going to try it anyway. Just to see what happens. Yeah, that's sort of what I was expecting. We do have one nuke. I'm going to save that. We're just going to melee these guys to death, I think. Alright, one chest here on the way to mermaids. Oh, yeah! Sun Sword. Love to see the Sun Sword. It's the best weapon we can use before promotions. Or the best weapon a fighter can use before promotions. Red Mage could also use it. Thief sadly cannot. But it's going to make a big difference in our ability to kill these enemies, I think. Yes. We'll use another zap here. Just to speed this up, if nothing else. Now, there are a bunch of chests here as well on this floor, so we might want to check those. It is going to be fairly dangerous, however. Just because we're going to get in a lot of fights, we could get this fight again and again and again, or we could get ghosts, which will kill us quite quickly at this point in the game, although we do have some magic that we can actually cast against those. There's nothing going to be in there, but there could be something here. And we can get into the Misty Key Locked room as well. Let's see if there's anything in here. Oh my god, I hate seeing this fight over and over again. Let's see, as long as our white mage survives, we're good. So let's just hope he survives then. So we can cast Bane here. Yeah, there was one time I last the location, like the loot or something, in this one room. It was literally, I checked every single other chest in the game. And had to come all the way back to check this one. It was a sad day. Yeah, even something simple like a Thor's hammer. The black shirt would be good here. Just because it will one-shot all of these red sahags, probably. The one upside to these fights is we are getting some XP, and we are getting some money that we need, so that's good. If we survive... actually, yeah, just fight there, and why don't we do that? It was a pretty good cast. Unfortunately, we killed the one we were trying to swing at, but that's okay. Alright, in here we have a fight with a water because there's a trap tile there, I think, that I kind of forgot about. Opal shield. It's a pretty good shield. We may use that eventually. Can't use it until after class change, though. And we better just make sure people are topped off here, because we're still in quite a bit of danger. I guess we're going to try and swing at this guy and see what happens. And having him be paralyzed is actually really bad. I'm gonna do that, I think, just to give us some dodge chance for whatever little that ends up being worth in this fight. Ooh, yeah, ow. 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 No more of that, please. Yeah, heal 2 sounds good. Alright, luckily he doesn't have that many HP. Which means we can do this instead of using our spell slots. And there's the ghost I was worried about. As much as I would love to kill them, I think our best bet is to run away just in case they rolled high HP and a harm 3 isn't going to be enough to kill them in one casting, because, yeah, letting them swing at us twice is going to be really painful. Yeah, this floor is pretty much always haunted, unfortunately. But all we gotta do is get to here. That shield is actually gonna be of use. Oop. If I actually get it traded around correctly here, there we go. And I stepped a little bit too far. My mistake. It's okay though, let's just run away. Said let's run away. There we go. And we're safe. Okay. The Great Axe, it's actually a terrible axe. Don't be fooled by its lies. But we can sell it. Not here, though. Alright. Haha, the canoe! Very nice. I'm glad I came out this way. So now we can check Waterfall. And then we can swing over to Ordeals and get another item there. Ooh, the Ice Shield is really good to see here. And that's our first loose item as well. So only 2 left to go there, I believe. Because the, I don't believe the canal counts when it comes to incentivized items. Don't ask me why. I just think that's the way it is. Alright. That's all we got here, but you know what? That is enough. Now, that doesn't mean, however, that there isn't something on the other side. Because there can absolutely still be some additional items over there. If we had Brack, we would have a chance of, we would have a chance of actually, taking out Kraken, if we got lucky. But, yeah, as it stands right now, we're not going to be able to kill him. So I'm going to go to Waterfall for now instead. And maybe we'll come back and do the other side of Sea Shrine after. Or maybe we'll just leave, I don't know. It's a gamble to just leave it be. But then we'd have to double dip that side of Sea Shrine, and that would be bad. Yeah, I don't know. The other option is maybe we get some good fights here, and we're able to get enough levels to actually kill him, maybe? It's gonna take quite a bit for that to happen, though. I do have the nukes, actually. I forgot about that. Not gonna be enough to kill Kraken, but it's enough to kill these guys. And this time, I think we're gonna fight, but I'm gonna try using some other magic here so I can save my nukes. Leave my Black Mage alone, please. This might work. I don't know how well this works against these guys. Apparently not well enough. Problem is, these nightmares usually have really high evasion. You have, you probably, yeah, I was say, he doesn't have, his, his Fade spell yet. It's gonna be a while. I mean, I guess I could cast Lock on this guy here. It would technically make him easier to hit, and it did work out. Because I don't want to spend like 4 hours fighting all these guys if I can avoid it. So you got Darkness. I'm just curious if we can actually kill this guy or not. So these guys are worth quite a bit of XP as well. Yeah, we can definitely kill them. But to kill Kraken safely, I don't know. I think you need to be at least you probably want to be around at least like level 18, maybe. This is kind of a guess. I mean, we do have the Sun Sword, which you wouldn't have until a bit later, I think. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, Lonk, he's a pretty strong guy. It'd be nice if we had if we had a Coral Sword on our Thief. That would help a fair bit because it's stronger against water enemies, so we might actually be able to do some damage. But our best bet really might just be to get what we can here, take the canoe, and go do other stuff like a little bit of Volcano and Ice Cave. And Ordeals, of course, as well. His Nightmare does not want to die. There we go. And yeah, I'm gonna run from this, but I will drop one of those just in case. Yeah, Thief is pretty terrible in the early game. It's actually made better in these flag sets because they've made a little tweak which doubles the Thief's hit percent growth. So he ends up getting a lot more attacks than he otherwise would. And it makes him a little bit more viable. His weapon selection is still really bad, but once that Thief upgrades to a ninja, then he gets like really good because the katana has such a high crit chance. And there's our katana, one of two. Can't complain about that. And we got a bottle. Can't do anything with it right now, but nonetheless, still happy to have it here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna gamble on there being nothing of value here. And I'm gonna just go. Whether or not this is the right decision, I guess we will see see soon enough. That indeed was good katana timing. And the one nice thing about sailing to Ordeals is that we got a very slightly shorter trip than we would otherwise have. Well, I say very slightly shorter. It's... yeah, I sort of want to kill them, but no. Yeah, it's usually quite a long walk to get here. But since we can park the boat right at the river, we can get here pretty darn fast. And normally you would need the, like in the base game, you would need the crown to even get in here. But since We've got early ordeals turned on, which is pretty common. We can come here whenever we get the canoe or the floater, as long as we have the ship and all that, of course. Oh my god, that was the fastest ordeals I've ever seen in my life. Okay, sure. And we have the tools to take care of these guys. They got a lot of HP though, actually. 160 damage didn't kill them. Oh, and they turned my guys to stone. This is really bad. Because there ain't no cure for that right about now. I don't think I can use the cures. Or softs, yeah, we can't use softs in combat, so I think we're gonna die here. We'll have to hope for a little bit better RNG next time around. Brutal. Still, it's gonna be super duper fast to get back, so we don't even have to go through like all the steps or whatever to get to where we would like to go, as far as I can tell. We skipped like half the corridors, I think. Now this could be a problem. Being permanently stunned and put to sleep. That's fine, I'll just wait. I'm not in a rush or anything. Not trying to, you know, speed run this game. Anti-fire, huh? This is not gonna do you any good in this case, I'm afraid. I'm gonna bane these maybe. Just see what happens. There we go. Just getting some of them out of here so that we can move on is good. All right, so you guys fight them. Oh, you actually have harm 4. Yeah, let's use that, and we'll do a nuke as well, just to increase our odds of being able to take these guys out before they turn us to stone. Alright, what do we got here? We've got a mage staff. There we go, our first freaking sweepers. Actually, I'm going to give this to you, because you're kind of useless otherwise. So now we can at least take out some enemies. Another opal shield. Of course, when we get ambushed, it doesn't really do as much good, does it? Opal armor could be useful later on. I'm actually going to try and fight these. Because we have the light axe, we can at least use that on them. We can do a harm 4, and we can do a lightning too. And they don't have very much HP, so good. Good amount of XP there for killing those guys. Ooh, Excalibur, nice. And yeah, I already did those ones. I'm losing my mind, just making sure I check all the chests. Oh man, the herbs. We gotta go back to Elfland, which is actually a pretty quick trip from here. Let's go. I was gonna check the trap tile, but I think I'm just gonna get out of here. Because I kind of wanted to go back this direction anyway. So let's just do that. Let's see, where am I? I think I gotta go east. Yes, okay. What's the prince got for me today? The tail! Haha! Alright, now we just need to find the floater. We could enter the river system back over that way, but I think I would prefer to do it over by Crescent Lake. There's a couple things I want to try to buy before we... Oh, shit. Before we go to, like, Ice Cave. Well, fight. Use that. You don't have Fade, but we can try that, maybe? And a nuke? Wall ain't gonna save us against Death Touch, though. Alright, back on your feet. Let's see. Do they have more cabins? They do. And I want a couple more houses as well. Because we're probably going to need them. I'm thinking. And we can actually use another stack of healing potions as well. So let's do that. And make our way over to, I think we might be able to actually get through Volcano at this point. We've got some nukes, we've got a good weapon, we've got Temper, we've got Fast, we've got Lock. So Carry should be, like, killable. It's not going to be the safest of all kills, but it should at least be doable. So I guess we'll go try this first. Cross our fingers that we get the floater. And then we don't have to paddle our sorry asses all the way over to Ice Cave. Because that does, that's quite the trip. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna fight these guys because we're gonna warp out after we check Armory anyway. So getting a little bit of extra XP here could be the difference between getting a Fade charge and getting no Fade charge, in theory, I guess. And, I don't know, just whatever, fight him. Very nice. Alright, what's Volcano got for us today? Silver Shield. I already gave you one, right? Yeah, okay. Actually, yeah. Now that I think about it, why do you have that when you could have this? That would make way more sense. And we should probably also just do a couple of those to try and keep people topped off. I will try to fight this guy as well, I think. I don't know if Quake is going to do anything to him or not. It is not. How about a Bane? Well, it turns out it doesn't matter. Ooh, the Aegis Shield. Alright, not too bad. We'll drop that, I think. And, don't really need to fight these guys. Not worth all that much XP, so... Well, I gotta be honest, it's pretty disappointing. I'm not gonna check the rest of the chests just yet. Instead, we're gonna go deeper in, we're gonna see if we can fight Carrie. We'll check all the chests on the way down to her. Alright, for some reason I thought these guys maybe had some terrible magic, but it seems like maybe it's Not the case. Thought maybe the wizard ogres had something. Alright, there's a pretty good chance we're going to find something decent here. There's a lot of checks on this floor in particular. Always like to fight those guys because they usually have pretty low hit points and are worth a decent amount of XP. These guys, on the other hand, can go straight to hell. I hate fighting bulls. It's like bulls and, I don't know, stuff like man-cats or whatever, just like trash enemies that are not fun to fight whatsoever. Actually, what I could do here, I could do that and then run with everybody else. Just as a backup plan, but it turns out it didn't matter. Iron armor. Actually, you still have chain armor, so I'll tell you what. Wear the iron armor instead, because even on these flags, the boss scaling isn't super high, but Carrie can still punch pretty hard. Sometimes, ooh, a ribbon, perfect. I guess I'm gonna drop one of these opal shields. Yeah, Carrie can punch pretty hard, so we want to be somewhat cautious here. We definitely want to give that to you. And then let's see what else we've got. Right, that one's going to be empty because it's a linked chest. I've already opened it. A flame sword. That's not better than the sun sword. I don't have to worry about that. And the thief can't use a flame sword, unfortunately. At least I don't think. I think the best he can use is a coral sword or rune sword right now. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Those bulls, they're not worth any XP and they're just annoying. Yeah, usually have like pretty good HP. Shouldn't have stepped on all these tiles, but that's fine. They usually have pretty good HP and sometimes they have terrible magic. Ooh, and talk about the coral sword. Ask and ye shall receive. How about that? I mean, at this point, I should just ask for, you know, like Mazmune or something like that, and see if I get it. There's this one last chest in this section of the dungeon here. Well, no such luck this time. Oh well. Can't win them all. I do like to warp out of this just because, I don't know, sometimes doing that extra fight can be annoying. I will fight you, though. I don't see the old red Ds very often. Might need to actually use some magic on him, though. I think they're a little dodgy sometimes. It seems like actually right now the issue is more along the lines of he's just got a high defense roll this time around. But he's got to be pretty close to dead at this point. Try one more zap. These extra levels will indeed be useful when trying to fight Carrie here. Every little bit helps. Alright, need to make some adjustments here. And those adjustments are going to include something like this, and then just in case she has some awful magic, I'm going to give him the ribbon because he's the only one who's going to be able to actually kill her. And then, yeah, just fight. We will wall on him. Fight. Let's get a fast. I need more than fast. Okay, ink, not a problem. Alright, fight. Think do a wall on yourself. Now fight. Now we stack up the tempers. I think we should be fine here. Sometimes you can roll as low as like 300 or so HP, 400 HP, so you can do nukes as well, but I think I'm just going to stick with temper. Yeah, that's pretty bad. But luckily we got the walls up, so we should be fine. I will still do like a heal though, just in case, and we'll try a nuke. Finish her off? Not quite, so she rolled pretty high on HP this time. There we go, okay. So that feels pretty good. Being able to get a fiend down here is certainly nice. At this point though, we're not quite done. We gotta go back in and just check these few chests that I didn't check, because I don't want to come back this way if I don't have to. Ooh, this is interesting. These guys are worth quite a bit of XP. And they usually, yeah, will die to a nuke. Alright, yeah, don't mind that at all. Gonna have to fight a few of them. And I should probably just rearrange my party real quick as I'm looking at things here. And we'll just give you the ribbon back. Alright. Just trying to reposition my mic. I bumped it a little bit there. Apologies if you heard that. Alright, fight, 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 fight. Everybody just fight. I think we should be able to kill them by just fighting. Yeah. At least when there's just the one. I know. Quality of the stream dipped dramatically. But that's good, yeah. I didn't smack it too hard this time, so shouldn't have been too jarring on. Opal helmet. I'm gonna grab that, I think. What do you drop? I don't need an opal shield at this point. We may end up wearing that opal helmet on the fighter for a while, depending on when we get the tail. And nothing else there. I'm going to fight this one, well, once or twice more, I guess. Just because these guys seem to be pretty easy to kill, and we're getting a ton of XP out of it, so that just helps us out in the long run here. Just want to use the rest of my my nuke chargers here, and if I have a fade charge, I'll use that as well. No, well, I will, I guess, after I use a house. Which I will do in a bit when we get to the ice cave. Just trying to think. Okay. I'm sort of forgetting where we get things, or where we got things from at this point. I think we've gotten one loose item so far. Is that right? I don't know if anybody else is paying attention. Or knows the rules of the flags, but I think we got one somewhere. I don't remember what it was. Got the tail. Did we get the tail in Ordeals? Which I guess would be like the vanilla location. Yeah, probably won't help. It's fine. We still need, I hate this. We still need, I forgot that you actually have that. And then you can use that, and then that, and then... one of those. Yeah, we still need, let's see, cube, chime... We've got the rod, we got the oxyale, we've got key, we've got loot. So yeah, actually, I think that's it. Cube and chime. The only two dungeon items we need for Go mode. Now, there's other items like on the way. Oh yeah, the ruby. I forgot that I could turn that in. I should have done that maybe. Well, I guess, yeah, either way. Doing this or doing ruby are both fine plays, probably. Alright, let's just finish this guy off. But yeah, that'll do unlock 2 more checks. Or at least 2 more guaranteed items. We may even get lucky and find something else in Titan's Robe, because there are 4 chests there. And these guys, much like their fighter counterparts, are worth a fair amount of XP, so definitely favor killing them when possible. And since we have warp, we can do the old warp trick here. Gold bracelet, don't really need that, and we got the slab. Okay, so can't do anything with that just yet, aside from get it translated, but still not bad to have, since we have to go back to Melman area anyway. Yeah, I don't even think it really counts as a glitch. I think it's just game mechanics, quote unquote. I'm actually gonna... No, he's gonna get smacked here, but... Pretty sure the silver armor is better than the iron armor. Could be wrong about that, but I don't think I am. Or it might be similar, but with better evade. I'm not really sure. And I think I actually want to do a little bit of healing as well, just to make sure we don't get surprised with some big damage and then die. This would suck to have to walk through here again. Ooh, the other katana, how about that? Oh, what can we drop? Drop that, drop that, drop that, drop that, drop that. And yeah, we'll grab these. And in fact, I'm gonna give you a light axe just so you have something to contribute on those undead packs. I know. So many katanas. Makes you wish you brought another thief. Alright, we'll do a fade this time. Good stuff. That's a pretty good pack to fight as well, kind of. In fact, I'm gonna do it one more time. I've actually done a quad thief run before. Long time ago. Just in the base game. It's not terribly easy. Let's put it that way. But it is interesting. An ice sword, a little too late. I guess I can... Well, I was gonna say I can give it to the thief when we get promoted, but we got the katanas, so why would I? Alright, I'm just curious what this trap tile looks like. Oh, it's a peed fight. And he ran away. Okay. Alright, well, let's get out of here, because we are done. May as well use that. And it looks like our next stop is going to be turning in this ruby. Quad White Mage never managed to beat the game? That doesn't surprise me. It sounds, sounds a little tedious. Although at least you do have the safety of having like 1,000,000 charges of life, I guess. And the healing spells. Yeah, that Pede did not, he did not want to mess with us. I think that's fair. Yeah, I imagine you probably have to rely on using like the Thor's hammer and stuff like that to actually get anything killed, you know, regularly. Then actually even, I forget where Masmune is in the base game. Isn't it like... Is it in Temple of Fiends? I feel like it might be. Just before Tiamat 2? I don't know. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, before I get out of here, I do want to grab... is there anything... We can sell one of these katanas. Sell the crappy great axe. Sell the power staff. Sell the ice sword. Sell the flame sword. I'm gonna buy a cat claw just for fun. It's like a little baby katana for I know, right? Just you gotta buy a lamp always. But yeah, it's like a little baby katana for your black mage. Okay, so we need to go back to the east, because luckily in Final Fantasy the world is indeed round. And I think I will do Earth, but I'm going to end up orphaning a lot of chests there, I think. I tend to want to full clear Earth while I'm in the area, but it just takes so long. So I'd rather gamble on it all being garbage, as it usually is. I'm just gonna reset out of that. I'm just gonna reset out of that. Give me a decent walk game, I demand it. Alright, let's see what Titan and Sarda have for us today. That's a lot of money. It's a silver dagger, and it's the floater! I should have stopped here first. Oh well. Well, I mean, it's not a bad thing. And in fact, I'm not even gonna check. Sarda, we'll come back. We'll just go get our airship and land right outside his door. That'll be a lot faster. Well, maybe it won't be faster, maybe it will. But we gotta come back this way for Earth Cave anyway, so... And we gotta go check out the bottle as well. Now that I think about it. And get promotions going. So first things first, I think you come down this way. Just check on this. I'm curious what the magic is in here. I can't imagine it's all that good. Good enough to buy, I guess. Fire 3 for 48,000 gold is probably not what we want. Fog, Harm 2, I don't really care about those. And I'm just gonna pop in here. We can't buy anything, but I'm just curious what there is. Life 2 and Heal 3, we definitely want those. Crack, Quad X, and Stop. I mean, they're not bad spells, but I don't know as if I care about those quite as much. Yeah, they're gonna be very expensive, although we are at the point in the game where we're getting tons of money. Got over 100,000 gold right now. Yeah. We should have bought more toilet paper. Could have been living like kings right now. Ooh, the power gauntlet. Alright. So, we're gonna drop this silver helmet, I think. So we can take that, and then flip these around, something like that. Alright, let's go get promoted. And we can check these too, I guess, now that I think about it. Dragons, always so generous, letting us raid their treasure hoard here. Alrighty. True warriors, that is us. Definitely. Let's go ahead and get this equipped. We'll go ahead and get this equipped. We'll get rid of that. Not going to be able to wear the open helmet, unfortunately, but you can at least wear the heal helmet. You can wear your white shirt. Then we can give you Excalibur. And we can give you your katana. And get the hell out of here. if we can just find the rest of the incentivized, well, not incentivized, but the rest of the items that we need for... There's another heal helmet, the other one. If we can just find the rest of the items we need for the dungeons, you know, I'm feeling pretty good about our equipment set situation right now. Alright, and that's the end of that. Okay. I think I'm actually going to go, since we're right here, I'm just going to see if we can finish water real quick. I think we have the resources necessary to get that done. Would be nice to get some magic on my other characters here, but I think we can do it without it for now. I know the thief at least can get, or the ninja can get nuke since it's level 4. But he's not going to have any charges immediately here, so there's not really any particular rush. Actually, it would be faster if I did this. Yeah, it is nice. I mean, basically you got like a 50-50 chance of Nuke showing up in levels 1 to 4 magic, and the thief can learn all of them. So it's pretty good. We've got lightning too now. Thank God. we can reliably clear out these Sahags, and actually the Wiz Sahags rolled really low on their HP this time around. So we can clear everything with one casting, which is awesome. Now, there is a chest over here that I guess I should get real quick. Trying to remember if we saw Cure 4 anywhere. Or if that was another run that I did like yesterday or something. It all kind of blends together sometimes. And I forget where stuff is. Yeah, there are people who have done literally hundreds of runs of this, I'm sure. Maybe even in the thousands. Although I'm not sure if the game has been around quite long enough for that. Maybe somebody has. But definitely hundreds, easily. Ah, another pro ring. Luckily, we actually don't need those. Yeah, I'm just gonna run from these guys. I hope. Here we go. Grey wolves under the sea, huh? And they look more purple than gray to me, just saying. And gargoyles as well. Oops, something just fell over. We got poison, I think, for like the first time this seed. 1 second. Alright, problem solved. Just, an empty glass. This is actually not too bad of a fight to see either. And, let's do sure. A fade and a nuke just to see if we can kill these guys quickly-ish. They rolled pretty low HP, so yeah, this is gonna be fine. Copper bracelet, hilarious. Yeah, that one was right next to the mic, so I'm not surprised you heard that one. It was pretty loud. Well, at least it looks like my, gamble to leave, Sea Shrine early and not come in here to check all these chests, paid off, in the sense that there's no treasure to be had here of any kind that's of any real value, and I forgot to actually equip your cat claw. Wouldn't want to do that. Alrighty. If we can just stop getting attacked for like 2 seconds, we can probably kill Kraken without too much trouble. Sure, we'll fight one water, just to see how many HP they have. Quite a few is the answer. Yeah, I really don't like fighting the elementals because they tend to hit hard or have high evasion, and they tend to come in large packs. Alright, I think we need a sacrificial lamb, which is going to be the thief in this case. So we'll fight, we will fast, power bonk, yeah. And let's make sure we do a wall as well, just in case. Just to be safe here. Yeah, 11 damage ain't gonna do it. Okay, he's hitting hard, but not that hard. We'll just get our evade up now, I think. I would love to see a defense sword, actually. That would really complete the picture here. Just to make my knight that much safer. There we go. Easily done. Yeah, we managed to get him that time pretty easily. Doesn't always go that way. I do remember, actually, I saw a Cure 4 here. And I definitely want it. At any price. I think 65... Yeah, like 65, 555 or something like that is the highest anything can cost in the game. Because that is the, I assume the highest number an unsigned, short can be, as they call it in the biz. Which is to say, I think is, what is it, like 2 bytes, basically? Can count up to that number. Alright, my airship's over here. I was thinking I sailed here for some reason. Alright, I was gonna go to Sarda, so let's do that. It's right down to the south, and then we'll go and do Earthcave, I guess. I've put it off for long enough, but, whoops, that's not the right cave. Put it off long enough, and I can't put it off no more. We could get Chime here and then end up with, end up with Cube inside of, Mirage Tower. I don't know why I'm trying to walk out of here when I can just do that. And there is still the slab that I need to turn in too, but we haven't found Opal Bracelet, we haven't found Adamant, we haven't found Thor's Hammer. So any of those could lead to one or the other or whatever. Or slab could lead to Adamant, could lead to like Opal Bracelet or something like that. That's entirely possible. Yeah, I've been having a lot of success randomly calling the items that we're getting, or talking about the items that we get like 2 seconds before we get them. You know, some say I'm really more of a prophet than anything else. Well, you know, I don't like to toot my own horn too much. Giant sword, were sword. I'm gonna skip the chest down in the other room down here. Need you to get out of my way, sir. I'm going to check most of these, however. Flame Shield is not useful for us at this point. Oh, there's the defense sword. All right. It's like we're safe as houses. We're about as safe as we can hope to get without getting like the other two ribbons, basically. Alright, air's in here, huh? I don't like that. Don't like it one bit. And all for a wooden shield. No thanks. Hello, vampire. Good day, vampire. I am going to check these chests just because it's so far into Earth Cave. And there's quite a few of them down here as well. Yeah. Skilder's leaking into the old Final Fantasy here. I mean, if it was as good as the shield is in that game, hey, there's a Zeus Gauntlet and a Pro Cave. That's not too bad. We can get rid of that. We can get rid of that. Yeah, I don't know if it could absorb a nuke and fire it back at my opponents. I guess I would at least give it a chance. Yes. I'm gonna give him the Zeus Gauntlet, I think. And, I guess you may as well have the Pro Cape. Oh, actually, no, now that I think about it, I forgot that ninjas can wear the various shields. So we'll at least, give him that. Forgot all about that. I feel like I should have definitely nuked these guys just because there's so many of them. And then you end up with a situation like this. There we go, we got away. Alright, that's no good. Let's just warp back. I don't know if this is actually faster or not, but it feels faster, so that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, the game does look interesting. The boomerang boss, though, was was quite a challenge compared to the rest of the game. I think, if I was gonna levy any criticism, it would be... Like, I understand the developer, he's going for, like, a classic Zelda feel, so I think that's why there's only... I think there's only the 2 buttons, kind of like an NES controller would have. But, ooh, these guys have, like, death... Oh, no, it's the Cobras that have that, I think. But, yeah, it would feel more natural to me if there was a block button, rather than just waiting for your walking animation to finish so that you can have your shield raised. And sometimes it can be a little difficult to determine when you're safe. Oh, the dragon armor, nice. It can be a little difficult to determine when you're safe from attacks from the side. But, you know, it's an alpha, so it's time to polish some stuff like that and, all that good stuff. Aside from that, though, yeah, it was pretty enjoyable. Let's see, yeah, might as well do that, and then let's go ahead and we'll throw out some ice, just to get this combat over with. And actually, now that I think about it, I think the other thing is, like, you can't move and be blocking in Scoldier's story, whereas in, like, Zelda, I'm pretty sure your shield just works all the time, no matter what. Ooh, crack. That's not good. That's not good at all. Didn't land it on anybody. Thank God. But anyway, yeah, being able to move and block would feel better, I think, to me. But it might make the game too easy as well. I don't know. I imagine that's something that's been explored long before now. Okie dokie. Is Lich gonna have double nukes for us today? Let's find out. Nope, he's just gonna die. Sweet revenge. Alright, I think it's time to do some administrative work here. We gotta go get our thingamajig translated, because I don't think I did that. Maybe I did and I forgot, but I don't think I did. Yeah, okay. And then we'll go get some magic for our guys here. And we'll also get a little resupply. I don't remember if I bought softs or not, but there we go. Now we've got some. Alrighty, Provoca we've got. Right, not a whole heck of a lot. Don't even know why I wasted time on Harm, because he's got the light axe already, which is, I think, Harm 2. And just because I forget to talk to him all the time, just had to double check. Alrighty, last but not least, let's pop over to Elf Town here and finish up our little magic buy and run here. Ah, yeah, give me the Bane, give me the Fast, give me the Warp. Probably aren't going to need Warp on anybody really at this point in the game, but just in case. And then Lonk here. Unfortunately, not really anything good for him to get. But we'll grab those anyway. You never know, sometimes you do run out of healing potions in Temple of Fiends if things go exceptionally poorly. So that extra heal might work for us out of combat at the very least. And then yeah, we'll definitely just grab Nuke like so. And let's go to Mirage Tower and see if we can find that cube in there. Actually, no. Let's go here first. Because we know there's an incentivized item here, and if we get the cube here, then we know we're done. We don't have to check any more chests. Even though it's tempting. Does look like we're going to be a bit over 2 hours on this one, though, if things... Even if things go perfectly, we're going to be close to 2 hours, one of the two. Opal Bracelet, I'm still going to keep it. But it's not what I wanted. Yeah, I'm going to drop that and give it to you, unless we find like the ice armor or something like that. And then we'll switch things around. Good God, all the fights. Leave me alone, I'm just trying to get back to my airship, damn it. Sort of forgot where I was going for a second there. Yeah, it can be. Ooh, I don't know. No cube yet. I'm actually gonna fight these guys. We're also a little bit lower level than I would like to be, but we can fix that with a few fights sort of on the way. Ooh, owie. Thunders. There's a lot of them. We could die here. We're gonna try and kill these guys, maybe? We shall see. Nope. Alright. I can live with that. Do we not have... Oh, yeah, there we go. There's life 2 somewhere. I kind of forget where it was. Well, it's heal 3. Was that over... That was over in, Gaia. Well, we already went there and talked to the fairy, so I don't know if we're gonna make it back there or not. Well, it's moment of truth time, almost. We'll see if, we can get in to the actual Sky Palace or not in about 2 seconds here. These Chimeras have a lot of evade as well. Or we'll just get ambushed by more guards with frickin' thunder, for crying out loud. Shit is brutal. Well, at least they don't have a ton of HP. And that does sort of solve my level problem. A little bit, it helps. We're gonna save our life charges. And, yeah, we use some of these. In fact, we'll do all of those just like that. Yeah, these guards are pretty dangerous. It wouldn't be so bad if they didn't ambush us, but with the ambush plus the thunder, it's pretty bad. The other opal bracelet, we got a pro cape. No, I don't need the pro cape. We'll leave that be. Right, got that, got that, got that. There's this. Ice sword, silver thingy. And balls. We're locked out. You run Oxyel Chime Floater, yeah. Oh, we haven't found the crown yet either. We don't have the adamant. So yeah, there's loose shenanigans afoot. Unfortunately, we are gonna have to go chest hunting. So there's something in... I think it's gotta be an Earth at this point, or Marsh. I'm gonna go to Marsh. I mean, we're high enough level now that it shouldn't be that bad. But it does hurt to skip Marsh and then get punished for it. Which is pretty much what always happens. Either you go to Marsh and there's nothing there, or you go to Marsh and it's like late in the game and you're going there because you skipped it and all the shit that you need is actually there. So here we can find the crown, which, I mean, is technically supposed to be in here in the vanilla game anyway. But we could also find the adamant, and we can also find... well, actually, I think the Thor's hammer is the other one. But only 2 of those items could be here. Or 0, if they're in Earth Cave. I did skip some chests there, so... It is possible that this was the time to check Earth. Well, there's a ribbon, so I guess I can't complain about that. I dropped this heal helmet, I think. Take the ribbon. And then immediately... Probably actually trade these around, now that I think about it. We'll keep the pro ring for now. We might need to swap gear around later, but that's what I'm going to go with for now. Oh, Mazmune, you don't say. Don't mind if I do. That would have been useful a little bit earlier. Okay, so I think we are going to give you that, and then also I just want to make sure you have that. And we'll flip those around in case we decide to take the Mazmune off you a little bit later, but for now, it should be fine. Alright, time to start checking chests. What do we got? Flame armor. Alright, well I said that I was going to switch things around if we got the opportunity, and here we are. So we're going to do that. We're going to drop that, and we'll give the ninja this instead. And with the ice shield on, he's got pretty good elemental protection at that point. The only thing he's not protected from elemental-wise is the lightning magic from the stupid guards, for example, but can't have it all, I guess. Don't need to check that one chest because it is linked to another chest that we've already opened. And I'm going the long way around this for some reason. Let's just make sure these guys die. Alright, what do we have here? Is it going to be an incentive item even though this isn't an incentivized location? It is not. Not this time. And one more here. There's the adamant. Okay, that could be what we need, but while we're here, we're going to go ahead and just check these final 3 locations before we get out of here. Because the adamant could still potentially lead to nothing. Ooh, interesting. I was just thinking, it is also theoretically possible that the crown is locked away in the Sky Palace, hiding the Thor's hammer behind the crown. Since it's not incentivized or it's not required to get into Sky Palace and all that good stuff, so we could see that scenario come to pass. In which case we will never find it, because I'm going to skip 100% of the chests in Sky. You don't really have any magic worth casting right now, so let's do one of those, and whoop, didn't mean to do that, but whatever that was, I'm sure it'll be fine. Ice 2 actually is not really what I had in mind here, but whatever. Right, forgot. I'm pretty sure that's a trap tile there, but it's fine. We'll just kill this guy real quick. This is when we want to use the ice magic. Oh, never mind, he's dead. And just a cat. Okay. Well, let's see if this adamant becomes what we hope it becomes. Will the Dwarven Smith shape it into a cube for us? Let's find out. Here we go, we got the cube, alright. We are officially in go mode. Let's get the hell out of here and blow through Sky as fast as we can. I will probably still take some fights because we were a little bit lower level than I like. I usually like to be around like level 27 if I can. But we shall see. Does hurt to have to make this walk again and to get ambushed by stupid thunder guards again. Ooh, just one shot of my poor black mage. And there goes, there goes my ninja. Ooh, he actually didn't kill them, which is a bit disappointing. I'm just gonna leave it to these two, I think, for the moment. Because, otherwise my guys are just gonna keep dying, I think. Ooh, sleep touch, though, is not exactly desirable. Or to use, like, the Zeus Gauntlet or something on these guys. But yeah, just hoping I can generally get away. This is a fight that's actually worth taking, though. Super weak vampires this time around, they're worth a ton of XP. With only 2 characters in the party, it works out quite nicely. Those birds are actually a little bit tougher than usual. And the whiz mummies are pretty tough as well. The birds are a lot tougher than usual, I feel like. Alright, now let's get people back on their feet, I think. And let's see about making our way to Tiamat. Yeah, you can actually usually get through these dungeons pretty quickly if you're just trying to blow right through them. Now we're starting to get to the levels where I'm feeling pretty good about our situation. I hate this, because they have sleep, but we got away. Okay, good. We're gonna fight Warmech? No Warmech, but I will kill the Naga lady here, because they are worth quite a bit of XP. And apparently fairly weak this time around as well. The air is not so much, though. The airs appear to be quite dangerous. And that's all we get, apparently. Well, so be it. It's a fairly strong Tiamat. but not strong enough. Alright, I got 2 things I gotta get. Ooh, we'll fight the Tyro, though. We're just gonna pop up over here and get some magic that I wanted to grab. I don't think there was anything here, was there? Yeah, not really. But here, on the other hand... Oh, wait. Not here either? Oh, no. It was in the level 8 magic, I believe. And I need to go to this shop anyway, so... yes. Okay. Yeah, it can look like these cost a little bit more than they do, because the numbers run right up against the L8 for level 8. So, yeah, it can be a little disconcerting. And, yeah, sure, whatever. Like, Brack, I think, is the maximum amount of money any spell can or anything in the game can cost. At the 65k price tag, like I had mentioned previously. We're just going to go ahead and restock our healing potions, because we are absolutely going to need these. And we're good. Ooh, we had a great peed, or Grey Peed, waiting in the airship for us. Don't see that terribly often. And I don't know, I'm not really sure what the fastest way to get back to Temple of Fiends is, but I think this is probably going to be fine. So if everything goes perfectly in Temple of Fiends, we're going to be looking at probably about 210, 212, something like that. Indeed, he put his war paint on and came back for revenge, but sadly, we're far too prepared. As much as I would love to kill some of these creatures for more XP, the time for fighting is over. Now it is time for running and chopping up Fiend 2's 2,000 years in the past. Or, you know, whatever. I don't know exactly how or why the timeline works the way it does in this game. It doesn't matter. Ooh, Blaze. From the Frosty Wolves. That's not great to see, considering they can show up in huge packs. Alright, Earth Floor. And many green Medusas. I think they're actually weak to fire. Figured maybe I'd take a pot shot at them just because there are so many of them. If you don't get away when you try to run, it can be really tedious. And 11 hits, 9 hits. These things are pretty nasty when they end up getting, like, death touch. Yeah, it goes poorly. Yeah, they are weak to fire, but they're also resisting quite a bit, from what I can tell here. Alright, just getting people healed up a little bit here. Because you never know when Lich is going to end up with, like, Nuke or something terrible like that. Actually, you might as well just fight. And, we've got enough fasts that I think we can just do this. Oh, yeah, and there's the nuke. Oh, boy. You need to make sure that you don't die. And then, I'm gonna do a harm 3, I think. Maybe that'll do a little bit more damage. Maybe not. Okay, well, we made it through, but that was, awfully scary. I'm actually just gonna use a regular life charge here, I think. And save the life 2s for in case the thief or the knight actually kick the bucket, just because it'll restore more HP and use less of our potions. This is going to cost quite a bit as it is. I mean, I could use some of our AoE healing, or I could use like our Cure 3s or something, but still. Actually, what I could do is just do that to top people off. It's not a lot of HP, but I guess it's better than nothing. Jesus Christ. So many fights right back to back. Motherfuckers, leave me alone. Good God, alright. Well, I got a moment of peace. Just gonna flip these guys around real quick. And let's do a fast like that. Let's do a defense sword. Let's just have you fight, and let's get a temper. Should have actually done the white shirt. I don't know why I'm having him fight. He's not gonna do enough damage anyway. Fight. No. Use your shirt. I gotta get that switched back around, I think. Ooh, nuclear, okay. Was not ready for that. These are some pretty nasty fiends this time around. Actually, do a couple of those, I think. And then we'll flip him back around. Well, balls, we're not going to be able to get out of this one without quite a fight here. I think I'm going to use one of these nukes. Actually, no, I'm going to use your Zeus Gauntlet. I'm going to use one of your nukes. Alright, not so bad. And another fight. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so fight that guy, I guess. And use your other nuke, I suppose. No, use your Zeus Gauntlet, and then we'll do an Ice 3 on these guys. Pretty sure the waters are weak to ice. Yeah. And they have Blizzard, which is a little annoying. These things have a ton of hit points, though. And we're running awfully low on healing potions at this point. Alright, can I run from this? Let's hope. It's gonna be a lot harder without my ninja, but let's hope. I can run. Okay, good. Alright, everybody's pretty much topped off. We are going to set you up as a sacrificial lamb. And just flip things around right about like that. Alright, I'm gonna save your fast charges, I think. You're gonna do a temper, you're gonna do the fast. You're gonna use the defense sword, and you're gonna use the white shirt. If we're lucky, he'll just cast like ink or something terrible. Or just not actually be that strong. For once, that's pretty nice. Yeah, just keep on using the shirt, my friend. The lightning does hurt, but I think we're gonna be okay here. Looks like he's a little dodgy. So I'll tell you what. Let's do one of those. Oh, well, we got him. Alright, good. Ooh, okay, one more to go. One more to go. Let's just flip things back around like so. Just to minimize the amount of damage we actually take here. Hopefully. And, same deal... Whoops! What am I doing? Same deal here. I think you'll just go ahead and, actually... you don't have any nukes left, so yeah, go ahead and fight. Fast. I'm gonna use one of those, and we'll do one of these. Was not expecting to see a stop come out of there. That's interesting. I would cure that with a cure 4, but I guess I won't. We'll just do that instead. And yeah, we're getting lucky. The fiends are not hitting very hard today. But we're gonna need some locks here, so I think you better do that. And, fight, and we'll just keep doing it this way. There we go, he's finally back. Alright. Let's go ahead and we'll get a temper going. There we go. Alright, good. I'm gonna just leave things as they are. If we get attacked, that's fine. But we didn't, thank God. Alright. Let's see, do you have any other healing? You do, you have heal 2. So use one of those. And then this should be enough to get him... Yeah. Get him to where he needs to be. Alright, now I have a plan here, which is going to be... I'm going to trade this for this. And I don't have any other bracelets, so I'm actually going to swap those around, I think. And let's just hope the Black Mage doesn't get smacked immediately here. And also... just gonna swap those around. All right, here we go. First things first. What are we doing here? You're using the white shirt. You're going to be doing a fast. You're using defense, and you're going to do a wall. Just in time as well, I might add. All right, more white shirts, please. And let's do... I guess we'll do another wall on him just in case. Yeah, I think we're looking all right at the moment. Just keep on keeping on. Fight, and at this point you can help out with the invises, I think. Ooh, Bane. Scary. That is not very much damage. Keep on doing that. We need to get a lock, however. And you need more power gauntlets. And I think we should be maxed out on evade for everybody now after this round. Alright, might as well saber. Put a fast on you just in case, I guess. And, heal him up a little bit. There we go, now we're getting somewhere. Oh yeah, once you start stacking up Saber, Temper, or whatever, you can start swinging pretty hard. I mean, he is a fighter with the Mazmute as well, so that makes a pretty big difference. And there you go, that is the end of Chaos. Pretty much a pushover, that Chaos, but it was fairly touch and go getting to him this time around. But anyway, with that, I think we'll call it here. This has been quite a long stream. It's another long Final Fantasy Randomizer run. But that's okay. I do enjoy it. Yeah, as far as Dungeon Hack goes, I wish we could have gotten a little bit farther. I'll see if I can figure out what happened with, just, you know, with us not being able to, like, find a path forward. And, hopefully... We'll be able to pick that up next time and escape that floor of hell, and you know, go on to hopefully a much nicer floor with awesome treasure and stuff that's easier to navigate. We'll see. As far as when the next stream will be, I'm not really sure. So you know, I would say just keep an eye on the little countdown schedule timer thingy widget that I've got going on there. And, you know, on Twitter and all that or whatever, I'll announce when the next one is going to be when I figure that out. But aside from that, hey, thanks for sticking with me and hanging out. It's always interesting. Always interesting. So with that, I guess I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.